Howdy, and welcome back here to episode 9 on what was Calmsden, but now is Oak Ridge. And I'm actually renaming this series to Farming in the Costwold, just to make it easier. But we're going to get started here, get our equipment warmed up because we do have 2 fields to harvest, plus we're going to do some contracts. And on top of that, I'm glad to be back making content. I don't think there was much of a break for you guys, but I was pretty much out for 2 weeks with some medical stuff, and I'm just glad to be back making more content, and so happy about that. But yeah, so we got 2 fields there. So let's get started in our Fent here. Go grab the header trailer, get it all set up, and get our trailer hooked up, and then we'll grab the harvester and get that hooked up and get started on doing some harvesting and probably also doing some contracts. And I am still struggling with my voice a little bit here because top of everything else, I also picked up a cold while out with medical stuff, because you know that's how it goes. But yeah, let's get this hooked up here. And I do want to mention, if you have been enjoying this series and this video so far, be sure and hit that like button. Also, leave me a comment, let me know what you think of it, and also, what is your favorite map so far in FS25, and what is the map that you're looking forward to the most? So yeah, leave a comment down below and let me know. All right, we're gonna get the header all hooked up here, and I know words. They're just a challenge right now. And let's get this turned around here and head over to the Canola focus. Oh, well, evidently I also struggle with driving and getting a sense of direction because the Canola is this way. Oh, I swear I'm all better. I swear it. Yeah, it's true. Anyways, let's get out here in the canola field. We're gonna get started with our first headland here. I think we'll start off with using the driver assist, which is a really awesome feature, FS25. I do like it. The AI worker, not so much. I'm hoping that gets fixed in the next patch, because the last one they did, 1.5. Actually, the last couple of patches, they it kind of broke. At one point, I hope the next one coming out, I think, is 1.6, so hopefully that will fix it. You know what though? Before we get too far in this, I'm gonna turn this over to an AI worker, so we can get started on doing some contracts, and then I'll come back and finish that later. Let's make sure that guy's going. Sometimes the workers, speaking of workers, are a little bit iffy. All right, let's head down here to the contracts. Oops, right past it. Okay, so we have a harvesting contract. Okay, that's over there, 65,000. I think we're gonna do that one. Yeah, we'll do that one. I mean, it's 65,000. If our goal is to get 100,000, that's like 2/3 of it. So why not? Why not? And we're going to grab another contract as well. Farm 12 is a no-go, but Farm 9 is 15,000. It's right next to the store, and it's also canola, so we're going to grab that one as well. And so let's head over to jump over here to the field, the big one. Get that one started first because, well, it is the big one. Fortunately, it's a John Deere. Yucky. Now, one thing I have a confession on this is you've probably noticed I use a lot of modded equipment, including harvesters and headers. Not a fan of the base game ones because they only go 6 miles an hour. I'm not like the crazy, like, oh, fast farming and super unrealistic capacities and all that. I'm not really a huge fan of those. So like the ones I use, that instead of going 6 miles an hour, they go 12 miles an hour, and my harvesters generally are like about double capacity, just to make it easier for the content and more fun. That's all. Keep it somewhat close to realism while still having, compromise. That's what it's all about. Anyways, let's get this started on a worker. I'll get the other one started on a worker, and then I'm probably gonna be doing just carting for like the rest of this episode. So let's get our harvesters all running, then I'm going to be doing a bunch of carting and see how much money we're going to make. All right, I can tell you one thing I'm not liking about this field right here is this wall. I don't own this field, so I can't sell the wall, but there's a tree there too. Oh, this is a horrible. Hopefully that emptied the harvester enough to where it can get going. I'm still having trouble with words, but I see the harvester's blinky lights still on, so they're still over at least 80,000. I mean 80% full. So it looks like it will make it up here to the next gap. And this one's a little bit better because it doesn't have a wall. Yay! So let's get this harvester unloaded, and then this semi-trailer is not going to be the best option for this map. That was the one downside I noticed with the harvesting contracts is we're getting a semi and a trailer. That ain't going to go. I'm going to try and just squeeze in here. I know I'm blocking you. Get over it, worker F. I want to get you fully emptied out so I can not have to worry about you. Because there's 2 other harvesters, okay? All right. Oh, hey, it filled up that entire compartment. Oh, wow. All right, so we're going to continue on here with, me carting. And I think somewhere along the way here, I am going to, I'm going to have to lease a tractor and trailer because, yeah, this is not going to work very well, this whole semi-trailer. It's just too big. It's too big for these roads. If I wasn't like, an American-style map, this would be great, but this is a British map, so this is a horrible idea. All right, so I parked both of the semis over at the store, and we've been using this trailer and tractor to get everything emptied out. The other field is pretty much all harvested. So we're just got this field left on our contract here. I'm just going to empty them out. And then we're going to hop over to my field, my harvester, because that worker over there has been sitting patiently waiting for me to come empty it. And yeah, kind of need to do that, don't we? Because we got a lot still to harvest here. And we've gotten a pretty good yield off of this field overall. Pretty good. And we had, there's some patches, spotches, whatever. Wow, I am so far off. Let me just back this up here and try this again. Woo, that was far. Okay, here we go. Anyways, we have some spotches or patches or whatever where there was no crop there. That's from weather damage, which is, that happens. It's real life. Happens in the farm. All right, there we go. Worker can go on that, and I think we're at a point here where I can take over harvesting my own field, which would be kind of nice. Because that harvester's still going. The other one stopped, so yeah. Why not? Let's do it. Let me turn on the steering assist because it's going to be the same lines. There we go. That is the one thing I do like about it. You can switch between the steering assist and the AI pretty easily, which is pretty nice. I will give Giants credit for that. I mean, we have to give him credit. I mean, it takes a lot to make a game, and despite there were some issues at the very beginning. We all admit that. You know what? I didn't check. What is the moisture? Oh no. My moisture's at 16%. I wanted like closer to like 10. 9 would be perfect. Oh man. I should not be harvesting this field right now. Oh, I've already harvested most of this field. I forgot because I have that, the weather mod on, so moisture is the thing in crops, and I totally forgot to check what the moisture was. And that just like popped into my head right then and there, and I'm like, oh, I didn't check it. And yeah, we've kind of yeah, I don't know, man. We've lost a lot of crop. And we didn't lose crop. Well, we lost the yield, because if we had waited for it to be at the perfect moisture, we would have got a lot higher yield. Like, it would be dramatically higher. well, not dramatic, but it would be significantly higher. Let's head over here and check the linseed out. I'm not sure if moisture matters on this crop. I don't think it does, but I want to double check it. And it does not. Okay. So I should have done this field first. Okay, my mistake. I admit this was my mistake. Oh, yeah, I totally goofed on that one. All right, so what I'm going to do here is we're going to do a little time lapse here of harvesting this field and probably do some carton on the other one, because we need to have a little section where we can have one of our dancing friends. And to kind of keep on the theme of the last episode, we're gonna go with another dancing cat because they're so cute. Yeah, I said it. They're cute. All right, so let's put this in the time lapse and get this field harvested and do some more carting. All right, we got all of the linseed harvested and pretty good yield. Plus with linseed, we also get straw, which is going to be needed for our barns come, the cow barns come winter time, provided we actually meet our goal of making enough money to get the field and build the barns, which I'm thinking is going to be like probably like a 1.3 million. I don't know, actually. I'm just guessing at this point. All right, so with that, we're going to take the harvester over here, and I'm just going to let him go and just go on the field, even though it's not dry yet. I think I'm just going to do that. May as well. We've already harvested most of the field, so what's the point? We've already lost a lot of that yield at this point. So the big thing right now is we have this huge field here, so it's big. There's a lot. A lot's been done. There's a lot to do still. So I'm gonna do here after I get this harvest all beat out, I might head over into our other contractor field. We've finished that one, but we have a harvester over there sitting. So I'm gonna bring that harvester over here, borrow it from the farmer. They won't know. They won't care. And we're gonna help get this field all done, so we can collect that money. All right, since I'm helping out on this one, getting this field done here, Yeah, I spent some more of the money. I did. Releasing a modded header so that we can go 11 miles an hour instead of 6, because it's just, I can't do it. I'm not afraid to admit it. 6 miles an hour is just too slow for me. Especially on a field this large. So we got this little end over here done that the worker hasn't done yet. I think they were saving it for the end. And then we're gonna head over to the other side of the field and wrap up this contract. Okay, we are on the last path here, and my header and the header on that one are different working with. So I think mine's narrower or narrow, whatever the proper grammar is on that one. But so we're gonna have a little bit of overlap here, but mine's twice as fast. That workers is a little bit wider, so mine wins because I'm in it, because I'm driving. Yeah, anyways, we're not going to be touching tips, but we're going to be having a collision here, so I'm going to need to divert a little bit here. So I'm going to let the worker go by, and then I will swing back around once the slowpoke here. Go a little bit quicker now, couldn't you? A little bit faster, please. Anyways, once they get by here, we will finish up that row, and then this contract will be done once they get down to the other side of the field, which will be in about 5 years at that speed. So yeah, let's get this all done, and then we will be done with both the contracts, and then we can go back to our farm and do some baling, because we still have a lot of straw from the linseed to bale up. All right, we have completed the harvesting part. Now it's just delivering the rest of it. And I do want to keep an eye on this, because once we complete it, I'm going to take whatever's left and back to the farm. I'm kind of watching 98, 99. Oh, stop. Okay, there we go. Whew, didn't sell too much, because this is not the best time to sell. And we do canola, so yeah, we got an extra 32,000 liters of canola, and we're gonna put that into our silo and save that for our best sell time price, because we're gonna need the money. Well, it'll either be best sell time price, or it might be November if we don't have enough money to get the land and the farm and all that. But let's go ahead and collect on these contracts. So yeah, that's gonna be $80,000. Which is not quite the 100,000. Plus, I did spend some money, didn't I, on leasing this tractor and also that header. Yeah, I know I did waste some money. But let's take this back over to our farm, and then we'll get continue on with the baling. And we have made it back over here to the farm. It's a bit of a drive from the store. It is a little bit of a drive. I didn't quite think about that when I picked this spot, but I don't mind it. We don't go to the store that much. But we got our baling here, so we're just gonna knock out this field here real quick. Well, provided I can get all these little spots there. Okay, there we go. But anyways, we're gonna knock this field out here real semi-quickish, and this might take a little bit here. That's quite a bit of straw. Rather than do another time lapse, we'll just do a little jump cut here and get this field all baled up here. And then, yeah, that's quite a bit of straw. It's good though. We're going to need it. We're going to need the straw. All right, we are most of the way done with baling up the straw, but took a little break from that to get our harvester all emptied out, because, well, the worker's done. And it's been sitting over there for a while, so I figured, hey, let's dump this into our trailer here and get it into the silo, because yeah, we're just don't want to leave it out there parked in the field. Plus, I want to see how much canola we're gonna get here. All right, so let's see, quite a bit. That's pretty darn good. 40,000 liters, and I think I already trying to remember. That was so long ago, but I think I already did a load to the silo. No, I did not. I did not do a load to the silo because of the contracts. I didn't want to mix the numbers. So yeah, we got quite a bit from our field. Plus we got the other 30,000 liters, whatever it was, from the contract. So we're gonna have about 70,000 liters of canola to sell, which is gonna be a pretty good payday. That's definitely nice for us. All right, so we got 73,000 liters of canola in here, which is gonna be $53,000 come December, that's pretty darn good, because we're on hard difficulty, by the way, and we have so another 18,000, almost $19,000 from linseeds. Let's see. Soybeans 26. So this is the peak month, but the value right now is only $21,000. I think it was actually peaked last month and I didn't sell it. I kind of forgot about the soybeans. So, well, that's good timing, because we didn't make 100,000. So let's go ahead and sell the soybeans, because we're at what we did 85,000 from the contracts. Yeah. So let's take this over here to the sell point, and someday I'm going to put a path in here to cut across. Let me just see here. Where was the best price? I think that was, yeah, it's right over there. I just want to double check, see what other places are. So the price difference is actually pretty significant. So yeah, we're definitely going to that one. But anyways, yeah, sometime in a future episode or something, maybe when we do the farm build for the the expansion for the cow barns, I will probably put a road in here heading over down to the road, because we need it. We need access. It saves a lot of time driving around. Let's head over here to the sell point and get our soybeans sold, which should give us another 20,000. So that will get us over that $100,000 mark for this episode. And the 100,000 does seem a little arbitrary. It actually is large, because we're on hard difficulty, like I mentioned earlier, this whole series. And so that's one of the reasons we're doing so many contracts, is because we have that loan. And I have a feeling this loan is going to balloon big when we go come November, because we have to buy a farm, more land, and build a cow barns. And let's see here. Ooh, there we go, $21,000. So I think we did 85,000 from the contract. So yeah, not bad. 106,000 in this episode. Definitely not bad at all. I don't know if we'll be able to keep that up going into the rest of the months, because contracts, some of the contracts that pay good are not available year round. Like the ones we were doing the hoeing, or properly put, the weeding, killing the weeds. Those are not year-round contracts. Neither are fertilizing and other ones. So it's we're going to have some slim pickings. So we may not be able to do that, but it's kind of a goal we're trying to go for. So with that, I'm going to get this all parked up and head back over and finish up building up the rest of that straw. And I want to thank you for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and hope to see you in the next video.